I mean, we'll take wins whenever we can get them. They don't have to be pretty. Still got a lot of stuff to work on, obviously, but I mean, just the way the defense played and special teams, it's pretty great. And the way we ran the ball, honestly. Winning the locker room's great. Get that first win, just that kind of the relief lifted, that weight lifted off your shoulders. So just need to build on it. Guys need to get used to this feeling and continue to chase it.
How am I supposed to having Laviska in the lineup today?
Do what?
How am I supposed to having Laviska in the lineup today?
It was great. I mean, he continues to make plays. He's a playmaker, so just trying to find ways to get the ball in his hands. And yeah, obviously he made a lot of good plays, broke some tackles, and extended those.
Statistically, today you had Laviska in there playing, made the big play there with the touchdown at the end. What did it mean having him in there, and what does he bring to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, just finding ways to get the ball in his hands. Obviously, he's a big physical guy. Played a lot of ball. I mean, he's a young player, but he's played a lot. So just need to, work our way into fitting him in more and more into the system and just finding these roles out. And that's what we keep talking about. As this season goes on, the more experience we have, we're going to continue to learn what type of team we're going to be and where everybody fits in. But yeah, he made a lot of plays for us today, and we're pretty happy and excited to have him on our side.
Baker, 4-14 on third down, obviously not where you want to be. What are the problems that you've identified so far that you've got to specifically improve on?
Yeah, I mean, some of them are 4-down territory situations, so a little bit skewed on that. But just make the simple plays. I think about the first third down over DJ's head, man coverage, just putting the ball in the right spot. I think the third downs are completely on me, just ball location. So just continue to work on that and just harp on our passing game. And obviously, it's just throughout the whole game, we need to be better, but especially on third down.
How much of a boost did it give you guys on the offense to have the defense score today?
Yeah, anytime you can, have momentum without really playing well, it just lifts the mood all around. It lightens the mood to where we don't feel like we have to stress or press. So it's good to have a team like that that can take the ball away. And I know they've been talking about it all week. So they went out and just did their job and executed. So we're really happy about that, and just builds momentum for us on offense.
DJ and Robbie, one catch apiece. How can you guys get the ball to them more?
Just ball location, honestly, on some of these man-to-man spots. I'm gonna look back at the tape and not be real happy with how I played. Obviously, considering the third down conversions, just our passing game. But we'll take wins when we can get them. There's no doubt about that. Just need to capitalize on it. I don't think it's anything schematically. The physical errors are going to happen every once in a while, and I think today was just one of those days.
Baker, is there a time in your head where you feel like I will have been here long enough that I should be fill in the blank, better, whatever? When's that time?
I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no, I guess, acclimation period for me. I've never viewed it as that. I know there's going to be bumps in the road, but I expect to be a whole lot better than I have been so far. So I'm just going to continue to be my own biggest critic, and that's just continue to push these guys.
Matt was saying that for you guys, the players, you're not reading into that narrative of the losing streak and X, Y, and Z leading up to this game. So what is the narrative for you and the guys in the locker room?
I mean, this is a new season. We have a ton of new guys. For me, at least, obviously being here for the first time, it's just one game at a time, one play at a time. This is, you think about, from what I've heard, just all the games that were close, one-score games last year, and just trying to learn how to eliminate those mistakes, make those plays that do make a difference. And so the narrative in our locker room right now is just do the little things right, just do your job, go execute, because we have the pieces. So if we just play well and execute, good things will happen.
You seem to be a guy who can really turn it up late in the game when you need to, especially going downfield like to Robbie and then Shenault. You've got a real good ability doing that, despite what's going on early. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, to play quarterback in this league, you have to have a short memory. Got to flush the good and the bad plays, because anything can happen. I think we've seen in the past few weeks in the NFL, just league-wide, crazy things can happen. So you have to be able to flush it and play the next play. A lot of these games aren't over till the clock really hits zero. So that's just kind of how I've always been. Try and take care of the rock the most I can, but if things happen, got to play the next one. You can't harp on it.
You've been a part of turnarounds throughout your football career, it seems like. Anything you saw today that kind of gave you hope that this is the start of a turnaround here?
Everything we talked about this week, guys just went out and did. I mean, obviously, besides the like I said, the third down passing game and just passing game in general, which I take credit for. That's on me. But everything we talked about during the week, defense getting takeaways, playing with energy. I mean, the special teams meeting last night with Coach Tabor, they talked about blocking a field goal. They did that. I mean, Derek Brown got an interception, so that's pretty unique. Big Derek. So, I mean, everything they talked about was creating turnovers and getting after them on defense, and they just went out and executed. So, teams, when they can, singularly focus on doing their job and go out and execute it in a game like that, a divisional opponent, that's a part of showing progress.
You talking about ball location today? How would you grade your footwork?
That's something I'll continue to take steps on. Yeah, it's just that, like I said, I'm not going to be happy with my own tape execution-wise, but just going to look at it, see where I'm at with my feet. I feel like I played well when it comes to the footwork, but I'll look at it more.
Did you feel more at ease back there in terms of pressure and not creating it?
Yeah, definitely felt better in the pocket. I think the guys did a great job. Obviously, they bring a variety of blitzes and stunts and stuff that are tough. That's why they're a good defense, but for the most part, I felt comfortable back there.
Is that a little conflicting for you when you're critical of yourself and you know there are things you've got to do right when this was a reasonably significant win for this bunch?
I mean, yeah, it's like I said, we'll take wins whenever we can get them. It's extremely hard to win in this league. You never take that for granted. You can get beat by anybody week in and week out. So enjoy it, but there's always things to work on, which is the good part about how we're early in the season. Get a win, but when you can learn from wins, it's better than learning from losses. So we'll continue to progress and get better. Thank you.